All right, good morning. Good morning, y'all. I am actually in downtown Raleigh, and this is where I normally come to like write and think. So you're gonna hear some background right now because they're doing a Veg Fest that's downtown in Moore Square. So you probably hear him. I'm sorry, I probably sound a little raspy right now. But I'm going to talk about what I'm doing down here. So y'all hear that right now.
So we had a change in the schedule this morning. Actually, we're going to have...
I'm going to talk about while I'm down here in a minute. I just want him to stop talking. So I will say, he's saying it's a free festival from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's about plant-based, vegan. So if anybody is interested, it is definitely down here in Morris Square. I am not down here to promote this. I'm actually down here for another reason. I just so happened I show up on the morning that this is happening. I'll just show you real quick, but that's not why I came down here.
That are going to that event. That event actually starts around noon, so people will start really coming in at noon.
I'm not here to promote this, but I'm here to just show you so you can hear. But I do have something else to talk about. But this is what's happening downtown. So, excuse me, I know I sound raspy, but I actually came down here. This is actually a spot that I actually sit and write and journal and do some reading. And so I came down here this morning because I felt led like I just needed to write. But this is not normally the area that I sit in. I'm sorry, I sound horrible. But I ended up walking over here to this spot where I'm sitting at. And I so happened to sit where this young lady walks over. Her name is Miss Deborah. Shout out to Miss Deborah. And she dropped off some bags of Bojangles food for the homeless. And so she was asking, is this where she dropped the food off? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just sitting here writing and reading. And she and I began to talk. And she said her son does this about every single morning. And we just had a good conversation. And then we started talking about affordable housing. We were talking about how, Moore Square used to be and how so much has changed in Raleigh, period. But what was really interesting, as people were walking by, there were homeless people. And I was like, hey, y'all want some food? And only one person was like, nah, but everybody else was like, sure. Like, what is it? And it was like Bojangles. It's, matter of fact, here's some of it right here. And so people coming by, getting it. I'm trying not to make sure I don't put anybody on this live, because not all people who unfortunately have, unfortunately do not have a home to live in, they don't want to their face to be shown. However, my whole point of this is, as a community, we got to do better with our community. Like, this is so unbelievably unreal that we still have this amount of homeless people out here. What's really tearing my heart up is that we have women. There are women out here that have nowhere to go. and the ladies, we were talking, and I appreciate these kind of conversations. Not that it's, I just appreciate the genuine, authentic conversation with them. And even though I'm in Moore Square, I'm not here to promote what they're doing down here. Nothing against them. Shout out to vegan, but I'm not down here for that. I came down here to write. But I believe God brought me down here to remind me and to show me his goodness. We got to do better as a community. We got to do better. That's my whole point, is we got to do better as a community. I know a lot of times I waste my time and energy on things that's not even important. And today I was reminded just this morning, just coming out here, of God's goodness, his mercy, and how great he is. And he's a sovereign God, and how he just continues to be a provider, a healer. And right now I am on a healing journey, and I'm doing snippets of videos of this healing journey and just my authentic self. And right now it's who is Tammy. And who would have known this morning I'd have been sitting here helping, doing what I'm doing. But if anybody knows me, my passion is outreach. But my heart just feel for those that it's amazing how I come out here every other Saturday just to sit. Like I said, I come out here in the morning time, but today I decided to come out here and I wanted to write and journal. But to see people still in need, people still, affordable housing is not affordable, number one. People are still in need of food, clothes. Women are in need of hygiene, sanitary products. Men are in need of haircuts, shaving cream, razors. It's just the basic need, and oh God, y'all, I don't know, I just felt led to do this. I wanted to go live. I'm getting ready to go home and get myself ready to go to church. I sit out here. There's many days I come out here to Moore Square, and oh God, it's so much. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. And those of you who do outreach, you understand what I'm saying. But if you have a compassionate heart and you see people that aren't able, well, they don't have the resources. We don't know what their situation is. And even one lady decided to share with me that she was thankful for the food. And I told her, I didn't buy it. I showed her who the lady was that actually brought this food out here. But she said she was trying to get back to Fayetteville. She didn't ask me for no money. She just said, I'm trying to get back to Fayetteville. She was like, prayerfully, I'll get there today. And I said, well, what are you doing? What you doing here? And she said, I followed a man out here. And then she just shrugged her shoulder like, I did something and it didn't work. It didn't happen. But it was like, wow. And one guy came over. He was appreciative of the food, and we just started talking. And he was like, "Yeah, I got left them sweets though." It's like, yeah, I feel you. Now listen to Reese's for me, but he was saying Jolly Rancher for him. But I came out here for something else, but God showed me something else, and I'm appreciative of it. And if nobody watches this live, it was just my heart of God's goodness, His mercy, His grace. He's a provider, He's a healer, and I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for who He is, because this could be my story, right? This could be me out here in need of food, somewhere to lay my head. It could be me. I'm just sitting here looking at folks sitting. But God is good.